Hey guys, it's Sekaar, and today I'm going to be showing you my Stamsorc build for the Blackwood Chapter. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel, that way you get notified whenever I release a new video. I'm going to be releasing all my build videos, montages, tips for PvP, etc. in the next few months, so I'm really excited for that, so make sure to subscribe to the channel. Alright, let's get started. First things first is going to be the gear. Our gear is going to be our 2H Briarheart Maul. Briarheart is going to be your damage set for this build. Basically, when you deal critical damage, you increase your weapon damage by 435 for 10 seconds. While this effect is active, your critical strikes heal you for 313 health. So just critting in general, you're just going to have a lot of sustain on this. And plus on this build, we're going to have a lot of heals over time. So having something like that is going to be really, really, really helpful. And then just having weapon damage on top of that, what's not to love about that? And on your back bar, you're going to be having critical riposte. I just have these as placeholders until I get dual wield BRP weapons. So this is just a good little meantime build to have. Having that 2-piece 410 critical resistance, oof, it's really nice, and it makes you a little bit tanky on your back bar. And then your head is going to be a heavy Balorg helmet. Every single piece of armor that you're going to be wearing is going to be in the prismatic enchant before we start. And then our helmet is going to be a heavy Balorg impenetrable. Our chest piece is going to be a pariah reinforced. A heavy Balorg shoulder impen. A medium Briarheart waist impen. Medium Briarheart impen hands, heavy pariah legs impen, and Briarheart boots in medium as well, and in impen. And then our 3 jewelry pieces are going to be pariah, all in the swift trait with weapon damage on the necklace, and then recovery on the both rings. And then our stat sheet, we're going to be an Imperial on this build as our race. It is really good for the sustain passive on it. That 6% reduced cost on all abilities is so nice, especially on a Stamsorc, having that reduced cost. You can feel the sustain easily. All 64 points in our attributes are going to be into stamina. And our Mundus is going to be the Serpent for that extra little bit of stamina recovery. And the food that I use is Bewitched Sugar Skulls. Alright, our skills on our front bar, we're going to be using Dizzy Swing as our main spammable. And your main burst is going to be, you're going to activate Crystal Weapon and then activate Dizzy Swing. So it's going to look something like this. It's going to look something like Crystal Weapon, and then you use your Dizzy Swing, and then you light attack afterwards to use your Crystal Weapon, because Crystal Weapon procs off of the damage procs off of any light, medium, or heavy attack. So the smallest window you can have to do all of your damage is Crystal Weapon, Dizzy Swing, then light attack to get that damage off. You're also going to be using Camo Hunter to increase your critical rating for your weapon crit. Crit Surge is going to be your source of major brutality, so it's going to increase your weapon damage by 20%. And then while active, dealing critical damage heals you for 3,960 health. That's insane. Every second between your Hurricane proccing and your Quick Cloak proccing, and then any damage abilities that you're doing, you're going to be critting. So this is basically like a non-stop vigor at all times. It's amazing. And then Executioner, you're going to want to use a skill that's going to finish somebody off when they're at low health. Using Dizzy Swing or something like that is going to be so untrustworthy and so unreliable. So definitely I use Executioner. And then Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker is one of the best stamina ultimates in the game. I definitely recommend it. You can hit multiple people, hits hard. And plus if you hit a Dizzy Swing Crystal Weapon Dawnbreaker combo, it's going to do so much damage. A lot of people won't be able to survive that alone. And then on our back bar, we're going to be using Ball of Lightning. Ball of Lightning is, you can go with either this or Streak. Neither one is a bad option in my opinion, but Ball of Lightning is so much better because if you use it like this and you use it behind cover, because that's going to eat any projectile, that ball right there. So use that to get a little dark deal in or just get your buffs in and just kite behind it. Trust me, it's going to save your life in so many situations. That's why I prefer Ball Lightning over Streak. But again, they're both good skills. Quick Cloak is going to be a source of major evasion, so it's going to reduce your damage taken from area effects by 20%. And then you see that you're going to also get major expedition for 4 seconds right after you cast it. So between the triple swift on my jewelry, the major evasion, and then Hurricane, you're going to be so fast, it's unbelievable. Look at how fast I'm going right there. Resolving Vigor, this is going to be one of your main heals that you're going to want to keep up at all times. This is so that you don't get bursted right away and that you can sustain in any kind of fights. Dark Deal, this is going to be your main source of... It's going to be a really good heal, but on top of that, you're also going to be able to sustain really well with this as long as you use it properly. Make sure this is up at all times. Like, it's so good. Please, please, please use this properly. And I promise you will not run out of any kind of resources. Especially since I'm using tri-potions as well all the time. It's so good. Trust me, guys. Use this. And then Hurricane. The Hurricane's probably the best skill on Stamsorc. Having this, you're going to get Major Resolve and Minor Expedition. So you're going to get that physical and spell resistance buff by basically 6k. And also your movement speed is going to be increased by 15%. So... And on top of that, you're also doing damage to anybody in the area. Oh my god. Guys, look at how fast I am just from using my armor buff. That's not even using my Quick Cloak. Guys, trust me. Use these skills. They're amazing on Stamsorc. And then on your back bar ultimate, I use Summon Charge Atronach. Again, just like Ball of Lightning, it's a really good thing to kite behind, and it does really good damage, especially in no CP. This thing does wonders for you, and it lets you basically 1vx or small scale with ease. It's so good, guys. Trust me on this one. And then our champion points. Our champion points for our green tree, we're going to just go in order. We're going to start with our slottables as Rationer, Liquid Efficiency, Steed's Blessing, and Gifted Rider. The main two that you're going to want to worry about are Rationer and Liquid Efficiency. But the main thing from this tree that you want on all of your PvP builds is Breakfall. Breakfall is going to reduce your fall damage, and trust me, this will save your life in so many situations, I promise. Onto the blue tree. Deadly Aim, Duelist Rebuff, Untamed Aggression, and Resilience as our 4 blue slottables. They are, in my opinion, the 4 best ones, especially Resilience right now. You need critical resistance, so trust me, use that one at the very least. And then all the other blue CP is very straightforward, in my opinion. They just reduce the cost of a lot of them. I think they reduce them in half. So just slot them as much as you can in all these areas. Staving Death, as you can see, it's maxed out. And Extended Might, same thing, maxed out. Like, trust me, guys, these are 100% worth it. And then in our red tree, we're going to be having Rejuvenation, Peace of Mind, Juggernaut, Boundless Vitality as our 4 red slottables. Again, same thing as the blue tree. They cut all the costs of these easy CPs to get, so just fill it out accordingly. Really, some of the most important things are like Defiance, Tumbling I find to be very important. There's just a lot of important things. Even the Hero's Vigor, just getting that little bit of extra health, it's just definitely worth it. So just get that CP enough. I don't know what the maximum is to get all this stuff, but I don't think it's too high. So definitely make sure you have all that. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see this build live in action, you can catch me live at twitch.tv/Sekaar. Catch you guys next time. Later.